PWN is based in Oakland, California. We are a national membership body of women living with HIV. We build leadership and we do advocacy work that's grounded in human rights and social justice. Since we were founded in 2008, we've grown into an organization, a national organization with a membership body of thousands of women living with HIV all over the country. Wait, I can't be the only one on camera.
It was in June of 2008. 28 women from around the country, more applied, but 28 women from around the country were funded to come and talk about building a leadership pipeline of women. We all had plenty of support groups that may have been founded and led by women with HIV, but we wanted to be an advocacy group. We wanted to be a group about self-empowerment and to teach women to be their own leaders and to determine their own destiny. Whoa, I mean, we just started growing and we started to get staff and then we got a board. Our board of directors are 100% women living with HIV, and that's really important to help guide the work.
I think our strength lies in our diversity. Not only are we comprised of women, which is inclusive of the trans narrative, we're also ethnically diverse, and that is a wonderful thing.
You know, when I was diagnosed, it was devastating, and I didn't know women who were happy and whole existed until I met some of the women at PWN.
They took me in, you know. I was a baby, and they took me in and they helped craft, you know, my message and helped me find my voice.
In the early days, I was sort of a windstorm. I would go to these meetings and I would share that I was a woman living with HIV and that things needed to change. So I had the problems, I didn't have the solutions. And being involved in PWN has given me really an opportunity to be able to minutely detail how things need to change and to have a really sophisticated analysis.
It has definitely broke down a lot of barriers for me, and I am not only honored, I am grateful for that.
We've had to fight a lot over the years.
For women who have been pretty much an afterthought in this epidemic, we are here now, and we're ready to do our part.
The fight for health care makes me really, really proud to be at PWN. We fought hard.
And to reap results. I mean, like with the National HIV/AIDS strategy, the first one when we did the gender audit, to have that taken seriously and to be able to push back and say women need to be a part of this and to see it change in the second one, like that's real change and that's real support and power.
I'm proudest of the women who stand up for other women living with HIV.
To be able to bring all of these different women together at one place is our biggest accomplishment.
I'm proud that I think I can bring women from what if I don't make it to what if we do. Currently, we're working on our new strategic plan as an organization. We're taking some shifts toward including racial justice. We're taking some shifts, you know, toward human rights, economic justice. And so I think that we are yet again recreating ourselves.
As part of our new strategic plan, PWN is integrating electoral engagement work into our community organizing work. That means that all of our chapters are not only going to be organizing on issues, they're going to be also organizing around elections, around issue-based campaigns. They're going to be getting out the vote in local areas. They're going to be building our base. And you know, there are over 1 million people living with HIV in this country. Imagine the power of that vote if we could harness it.
So we're reaching out to women who are leaders, like we all were in the beginning, trying to find who those women are who are doing great work in their states and sort of like kind of pulling them in and giving them more purpose, whether it's in the fellowship academy, whether it's in the spokesperson academy, whether it's in my department, mobilization organizing department. I am very proud of every woman who has stood up to say I want to be a leader.
So I see PWN being a leader when it comes to anything that deals with people living with HIV.
As long as HIV is around, PWN will be there. We'll be there in 20 years, we'll be there in 20 minutes, we'll be there in 20 hours. We just are sustainable because we're amazing.
PWN will continue to be a force to be reckoned with so that we can lead the next generation of people.
We're pretty damn fierce. We'll have that vision that we talk about where women live long, healthy, productive lives free from stigma and discrimination. That's why I'm here. That's the vision, and that's what I'm working toward.
We see a better world, and that's what we're going to fight for. We're fighting for universal health care. We're fighting for trans-centered reproductive justice. We're fighting for Medicaid for all. We're fighting to make sure that all cities are sanctuary cities and that everybody has full human rights and dignity in the U.S. Because when women living with HIV are able to fully live our lives with dignity, with safety, with power, everybody else is going to be better off.